Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am Ella and this is my channel. So my face hasn't been on here for quite a while, as well as anything else, so today I thought I would talk to the camera. I'm still working on my 1910 dress and I was a bit frustrated with the lace overdress thing. That is what this video is going to be about. Well, not my frustration, but what I already did for this lace overdress. Yeah, well, I will just show you what I did so far. I decided in the middle, after I did my first mock-up, that it might be better to do this sash before, so I have a better idea on how it's going to look in the end, because I don't have enough fabric to redo this lace overdress in case I mess it up, so I'm procrastinating. It does not, that there's no logic behind that decision probably, but yeah, that's what I decided to do. So today I'm showing you what I already did for this lace overdress, but this is not the video where you're going to see this finished. I started doing the sash along the way. So yeah, that's what this is about, and I hope you enjoy, and I've talked for far too long, so let's start with the video.
I have tried to sketch something for this lace overdress that I have to make still. Initially I wanted to make a skirt and attach these bits to the kimono jacket, but then I realized that I also need some sleeves. And yes, I had to plan something else. So this is the state right now. The problem is I don't have a lot of fabric, and the fabric has flower embroidery that is directional, so I am not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that. So what I'm going to do now is measure it and then make a sketch where the print is. The idea would be to use the flower rings the wrong direction. Normally the flowers would grow upwards, but I want to use them downwards because then it might look decent here, and I can have them fully on display here and end this without cutting into the embroidery one more time. At least that's the plan. And then I'm going to use the rest of the mesh and hopefully the ends of the flower embroidery here for the sleeves. But I first need to know how many of these flower ranks, I don't know if that's the word I have, if I can even place them like this, and that's what I'm going to do now. But that is the plan. I thought I would just show you because I think it's a bit difficult to understand. You can see the embroidery is going in the wrong direction, but I think this might be a good solution because the skirt will be shorter up there, which means that I have these two pieces to decorate the sleeves with, as well as some mesh for the rest of the bodice. And it is a little bit sad that I can't use the really heavy embroidery, but I think this will look much more elegant if it's just a little bit of embroidery. And I will have the fully embroidered part for another project, which is also nice. So I hope this works. I'm now going to measure everything because I just threw it on my dress form to have an idea how it might look the other day, and I have not yet planned this through in any way, so I'll try to do that now.
Well, hello everyone. Weird angle today because my room is a mess, and this is the only corner that does not look as if something exploded in here, so anyways, I am going to start draping the lace overdress for this project here, and I'm going to do this using this lace. I will cut this into a piece that is the same size as the lace that I want to use, which is conveniently done there. Great, so at least one advantage of this angle. And I bought this to do sleeve flances and things like that, so this is still going to happen. I'm not going to throw this away. because the skirt piece will be quite big, and I will just open the seams and reuse it for its initial purpose, which was sleeve lengths and things like that. So I did cut the lace to the size that I had of the other lace, which is I think 1.15 meters. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then I gathered it at the top because I wanted to drape the skirt part of this lace overdress directly on my dress form. So I decided to gather the top and then put it onto my dress form and then start to cut it into the shape that I wanted to have in the end. Maybe this is a good time to tell you that I have absolutely no idea what I am doing at this very moment, and it looks interesting, but oh dear lord, I don't know. I think I don't have enough fabric width-wise because this is not what it's supposed to look. I don't know, maybe I have to trick a bit, but the problem is there is not much margin for tricking. There is just the back part that would be hidden by the sash. Maybe I can trick there, but yeah. So the thing is also that telling from the picture the way that the faults fall, I'd say this was cut as a circle kind of skirt and not gathered. So that's one thing why it certainly looks different, and I can't do that because of the way the embroidery is done on the fabric I want to use. But yeah, also I would definitely need more width to get this to look nice, so I don't know what is best to do at this moment. I could add another 10 centimeters if I manage to get it symmetrical and hide the part of the embroidery of the 5th strand of flowers. Maybe I can show you, give me a moment. So this is what we have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 full rings of flowers, and then this piece here, and yeah, the seam would have to be placed slightly to the side so it will look symmetrical in the front as well as in the back, and I don't know if I can do that. I think I'll try to put this onto paper, and then I'll figure something out. It has to work because I want to use this fabric, so I will figure it out eventually. This will also fall better because it's heavier, but yeah, it's not a lot of fabric, so I don't know how it is going to look over the skirt. I think I will sew this thing up or try to do a mock-up thing, and then I'll decide and come up with a solution. But I don't know, but I want this fabric, so time to get creative should this really look bad once it is done. And then I draped the bodice part of this lace overdress on my dress form the way I usually do it. I did not drape the sleeves at that point because I don't like sleeves and sleeves don't like me, and we will figure out how we are going to work together sometime very far away.
this is what we are working with for the bodice part of this lace overdress. I did not even start with the sleeves yet, and I'm sure that this part needs correction to set the sleeve nicely. I thought this would be an easy project, but no. It turned out to be more complicated than I thought, but yeah, we will just try until it's right and looks like something. So I'm going to transfer this to paper now, and then let's see what it's going to look like once it's sewn together. I have just cut out all the pieces to do a first mock-up. I have to Google first because I have no idea how to nicely sew together fabric like this, so I will Google now, and probably I will also go and run some errands before I start assembling this, but yeah, I'll see you in a minute. I just assembled the mock-up for the lace piece. I will probably not have enough fabric because it would be nice if it were a bit wider at the bottom, but I don't have the fabric, which is sad. And the stores are not open at the moment, so I cannot go and see if they have more of this fabric that I could use. So I don't know what I'm going to do. One thing I have to correct are these. They are too small. They should be a bit bigger than this, so they're nice and visible, so I will correct that. I like how it falls here, that's okay. And oh, I don't know if I can show you the back. Wait, I have to place you somewhere. Does that work? I hope that works. That's the back. Same here. They need to be a bit bigger, and I also think there should be more circumference. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about that, to be honest. All I can do at the moment is correct this. It looks good from the front, I'm not 100% happy with the back, to be honest, so I don't know. I think I will take a break from this project and sew something else, and then return. So I will do the corrections that I was talking about now. I'm so sorry, I tried to get this out of the view, but well, it's there. So I'll correct these lapel things. I don't know, are they lapels? Anyways, I will correct these, and probably wait until the stores are open again to see if I can get more fabric. If not, this is going to be the solution. I just tried to drape this on myself. It looks a bit wonky, but I think in the end it will look way better. I have to work on the angle down there a bit, but yeah, I think if it's bigger it looks much better, because that is just vanishing somewhere. Also, the original fabric will be a bit, it's heavier, so it will not be this flimsy kind of thing. And yeah, maybe I will have to attach it or weigh it down with beads or something down here, but we'll see. And yeah, for now that's it. I will do something else now. I think I will sew a yukata, since we're anyways in the realms of kimono style things, so yeah, something easier than that. And I hope that I will soon find the motivation to work on this again.
And that is already it for this video. I know that not a lot of things happened, at least concerning the lace overdress. There are things that did happen because I did a lot to procrastinate working on this project. I have a new page on my website, for example, where I plan to upload my patterns. I already uploaded the kimono jacket one, but I'm still experimenting. I think I am going to update this someday because I don't know, but it's there, and if you can live with my sloppy drawing style and my handwriting, maybe this is something for you, so it's going to be linked down below. I also did some other sewing to procrastinate sewing this thing, and maybe there's going to be videos about this, but I don't know yet. And yeah, well, as always, playlist about my 1913 evening gown project is going to be linked down below. Well, not always, I always link every video, but recently it occurred to me that I could also link a playlist, which would result in a much cleaner description box, so I'm going to do that from now on, and maybe I will take the time and correct it for the other description boxes, but we'll see. And that's it! Thanks a lot for watching, I hope you enjoyed. I hope I'll see you next time, and I hope I have more progress next time. So I wish you a nice morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is in your time zone, and I see you! Bye!